Alright guys, well we're back and today we are finally looking at my AccessMaster, or Moore-O-Matic is what it really is, model XX350. Technically it is X350X-S and that serial number, I'm assuming 1999, does seem about right. So this thing was, out of all my openers, was probably the worst one to get working. So basically, the reason this was replaced is because of a stripped gear. And this is the original gear. You can see this thing is totally shredded. There's no teeth left on that thing. And when this thing got thrown on the ground, it broke the limit assembly. You can see the clips are busted that hold the little adjustments in place, and also the clip on the front that goes onto the chassis or the motor bracket is broken. That's the RPM sensor for it too. You can also see 1999 on that. So what I did is I went onto eBay and got parts for it. They do still make new gears for these, and I also found a used limit and motor assembly. Now, starting off, I guess, with changing out the gear, they don't sell the entire sprocket shaft. It was just the gear, which meant I had to get the roll pin off the shaft. And let me tell you, this roll pin was a bitch to get out of there. It took a lot of WD-40, a lot of hammering, and a lot of swearing. I actually was thinking about making a video getting this thing fixed, and probably is a good thing that I didn't do that, because that would not have been a PG video, I can guarantee you that. So yeah, getting the gear changed out was difficult enough, and actually the new gear doesn't really sit quite as well between the roll pins. It doesn't sit as tight as this gear did. It's got a little bit of play to it, but you know what, it works, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not taking this thing apart again. And now the other thing, which is probably more annoying, was the limit assembly. Now this motor came complete with a wire harness, came complete with a new limit assembly. I ordered this off eBay, and my original intent was to just swap the entire motor assembly. Just be easy enough, just do that, get it done with. But this motor, when it arrived, the new limit assembly was also broken. Again, clips are busted off and stuff because they put the plastic limit assembly at the bottom of the package instead of at the top of the package. So not too happy about that, which, yeah, you know, I probably should actually ask for my money back from them, which I'd probably have to return it. Although I suppose, you know, new limit assembly came broken. This one was already broken, so I could honestly just throw this on here, ship it back to the guy. But whatever. And then the other thing with this motor, which is the main reason I couldn't just slap it on there, is for whatever reason, if we look at the other side of this worm gear, it's just got a chunk of the worm gear missing, and I don't know why. I've never seen that before. That back there is the RPM wheel, by the way. What that looks like. So yeah, I basically had to super glue the clips back onto the other limit assembly, and then when I was trying to put the new limit assembly onto this motor bracket, there's a little piece that would go, it's broken off on this one too, but it would be on the front here. There's a little clip that snaps into here, and then you put a screw in here to secure the limit assembly. Yeah, when I put that on, that clip snapped off. So right now, the limit assembly in here is literally super glued onto the motor bracket. Yeah, this thing is kind of held together with hopes and dreams. You can see the two adjustments in there. So I just basically got to be real careful when I'm adjusting limits on this thing if I ever decide to install it. So yeah, but it works. It runs. I'm going to leave it alone for now. If I ever come across another one of these, I might pull the motor and limit assembly out of that one if it's not broken to put in here, so that I know I have something that's not just going to randomly fall apart, because I'm just, you know, that limit assembly could just fall apart at any time. But anyway, enough about that. I've been talking for 5 minutes. I'll show you a little bit around this opener and then we'll run it for you. So I don't know what button it would have come with. I'm just using a Chamberlain button because I was too lazy to switch that out. Don't have a light cover for it. Need to find one of those. Also, by the way, this is the only one of these I've ever seen that says AccessMaster on it. I may have actually seen one listed on eBay a while ago, one of these, but maybe not. But I think I'm the first person to actually have a video of one of these with AccessMaster on it. Unlike, you know, of course, this video will probably be uploaded like 8 months after I take it or something, and by then, who knows, maybe someone will have a video of one, but it's April 2025 right now. So as of April 2025, pretty sure I'm the only one that has one of these. So yeah, there's a sprocket on top. On the back of the machine, it's all of your wiring. You can hook up an external receiver if you want, but it does have, you can see maybe the learn button down there. Turn my light on. There, learn button. This is a linear megacode receiver built into the logic board. I don't know what remote it would have come with, but I'm using this. This is a linear model MCT-1. Looks like the DT style remotes, but it's megacode. And then this I got with the opener. It's a megacode keypad, model MDTK. Both of these do work. And then we have the original sensors, which they do resemble the linear eyes, but I figured I'd use them just to show you the original ones. See, same kind of thing. The receiver has a green and a red light. Red light shuts off when there's an obstruction. So without further ado, let's go ahead and run this and show you how it sounds. It's pretty loud, but it does work. So here we go. And again, you know, every time I run this, I just gotta pray to God that the limit assembly is not gonna fall apart. All right, we'll run it down with this remote here. It is a lot louder on the way down. Yeah, pretty loud. Let's run it up with the keypad here. We'll give you a sensor test. Not really sure what it does when you trip the sensors, but we'll find out. Same thing as the linears do. Flashes 3 times. Yeah. Well, we'll run this down one more time, and then I'm out of here. So there you go. There's a little bit newer Moore-O-Matic. I've got an older one there, that Ultra Lift. This is the newer one. Seems to be a pretty decent machine. It's pretty much exactly the same as a Chamberlain on the inside, so yeah. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.